everybody is going to be coming for Conor McGregor now. Guys, everybody. So it's this the whole Conor McGregor thing. I mean, this just keeps getting more and more interesting. And I think people are trying to say, "Oh, is he heartbroken and all this?" And guys, not at all. With him, it's all gravy, man. It's all gravy. He got $1 million to lose to Nate Diaz, and I think going back, looking on that fight, years from now, people that will be like I think that will kind of be one of those epic fights that people will be watching, years later. Not even fighting in his weight class, and he's doing very well. I mean, and guys, you know what? If anybody else had taken those punches, they probably would have been knocked out. It's just because it's Nate Diaz, you can't knock those guys out with your fists. So, but guys, the thing is though, man, everybody is going to be, man, it's like when Anderson Silva lost. Everybody always wanted to fight Anderson Silva. Everybody always wants to fight like Fedor. Actually, Fedor, people were they were scared to fight Fedor. Even Wanderlei Silva in an interview, he said, "Do you regret not fighting Fedor?" And he said, "No." Guys didn't want to fight Fedor, so I retract that statement. Is that the right word for that? But yeah, once these guys start to lose, man, it's like Frank Edgar. Frank Edgar has could he wrestle Conor McGregor to death? Yeah, he probably could and win the fight. But the thing is, now he's even more confident that he could beat McGregor. Everybody's seen McGregor lose, at least recently. We know he lost years ago, but people they see somebody else doing something, and so now they can visualize themselves doing it. And confidence and belief is a big part of fighting. It's a big part of anything. It's a big part of being successful in life. You have to believe in yourself. And so, man, Conor, it's going to be interesting because he's going to have his work cut out for him. I do think Rafael dos Anjos would have destroyed Conor. But can he beat Frank Edgar at 145? I think Conor will win the fight. It is a tough fight though, man. It's just because now it's like Conor goes down to 145, and Frankie beats him. And I just remember when Cub Swanson was doing really good. He was fighting, looking great. Fought Frankie Edgar. I was like, whoa. Certain styles, man. Certain styles. And man, that I don't think that's going to happen to Conor, but it's crazy, man. This is just a crazy thing. But guys, it's going to be exciting. But don't feel bad for Conor. This guy's made more money by talking up himself up and all this hype and everything. He's made more money in this short period of time than he would have made in an entire career of fighting in the UFC if he was just humble and just laid back or whatever. He's made way more money doing this. I mean, he's made more money losing than anybody else has even made winning. I mean, it's crazy, except Nate Diaz. Because, Nate Diaz just made a ton of money to win this fight. But again, that's all because of Conor McGregor. I mean, really, it's because of him too. But Floyd Mayweather gave Nate Diaz $1 million. Is that true? I mean, it's like that never would have. That never would happen. So for Conor, it's all gravy. I don't think he has any shame in anything as long as he's making money, and he's going to continue to make money. But I know one thing: we may see him lose his next fight because man, these guys are going to be coming. He wins a couple fights, guys are going to be scared of him again. He's got holes in his game, though, man. He needs to get. I think he needs some better coaches, man. To be honest with you, because Conor's one of those guys where you hear his coaches, they're saying, "Well, he's going to be more dominant at 170." It's like, what the heck are you talking about? More? He's going to be even better and more dominant at 170 pounds. How could you be more dominant than you were at 145? And that's ridiculous. A smaller guy going in there. That's the most ridiculous thing. Conor thinks that. Maybe Conor thought that because his head's swollen too big. Maybe took too much testosterone or his ego is just too big. But, it reminds me of like Elvis Presley. This guy's doing all this bizarre stuff. And nobody has the guts to tell him because they don't want to get fired. So same thing with Conor. I'm going to go to 170. So if his coach told him, Conor, you can't fight at 170. Well, how dare you say I can't fight at 170? Who are you? You're fired. You know what I mean? These guys are making a lot of money, so they're going to go along with it. And that kind of reminds me of that. It's like nobody has any sense to talk any sense to you, and then and then going in there to fight strategy. We talked on that. Just the stupidest fight strategy. Not being evasive at all. Standing in front of Nate Diaz. When everybody that ever stood in front of Nate Diaz got knocked out. Period. Nobody in a MMA glove boxing match, that's what we'll call it, ever beat Nate Diaz. Nobody ever beat Conor either. But if Nate was smart, he would have taken Conor down earlier in the fight. And it would have probably been a wrap. Anyway, guys, everybody's coming for Conor McGregor. So the Conor McGregor drama, it's not over. It's still going, and I'll see you guys later.